filming on one of those portable. What does your iPod record? Sound?
Mm-hmm. You want me to record sound on my iPod?
You could put the thing right here, and it'll record that way. Let's do that.
It's recording.
Is it? Okay. Let's wait. And then we have like a spot mic right here, and I'll just sync the two up, like I do with the video. Oh. Did you get any more sleep recently?
Recently, yes. Last
I
night.
know you were having a hard time. Not last night.
I think I finally went to sleep like 5:30.
I'm doing this. I'm back on the caffeine.
I'm actually awake. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, I'm actually feeling normal.
But when did you go to sleep?
5:30.
Yep. Yeah, that's your adrenaline kicking in. So what we'll do is we'll do like this to is it the recording? As far as you know? Okay. Ready? Are we on? That's on for sure? Okay. Strings attached. Intern Kenton interviews Will Taylor. Kenton is from the Applied Sociology program at Texas State University, and I've had interns from this program for about 5 years now, and so you're the one intern for the fall 2010 Strings Attached season. We're glad to have you. You've been with us for how long now? About a month?
A little over a month now.
Over a month, right. And this program is really organized. They have you have to do timesheets, record what you're doing. You have to do a special project, I know,
Exactly right.
that relates it to sociology, which I'm always interested to find out, like how that happens. And then you've got to interview me. So this interview says career exploration paper. It's for a paper that you have to write.
Right. It's a 3 to 5 page paper I have to write.
So get ready for some fascinating, interesting things.
Alright, the first question they want me to ask is what your academic background is.
My academic background, okay. Well, it consists entirely of 1 year of music school study at the University of Texas at Austin. I placed out of the sophomore theory classes, but I have 1 year, UT Austin School of Music. And of course, all the other stuff that everybody has before that.
Right.
So that's it.
Alright. The next thing they want me to do is say if there's any recommendation of certain academic route to be successful in the organization.
To be successful in an organization, or does it say this organization?
It's with this organization.
With strings attached.
Right.
Well, actually, if you were working for me as a publicist or public relations area, then I think that a degree in that area would be extremely helpful. Or if you were, say, if you're doing my accounting, the degree in accounting would be great. What else? What other positions we have in strings attached that would be helpful? PR, booking agent. I guess there are degrees out there for music management that would be very helpful. So that would, if somebody had a music management degree, of course, I'd always like somebody that has connections and has experience. So if you were just coming right out of a degree program, it might be an internship situation. But yeah, so that would be helpful.
And would a further degree be any better, like a master's degree or a doctorate degree, anything like that? Or
for a position with strings attached?
yeah.
Sure, why not?
One better, right?
Yeah, the more education you have, I mean, that's more that you bring to the table. It's all about, a lot with me, finding folks who can think creatively and come up with solutions that I haven't found through my real world experience. And I know that there's a lot of things that are discussed in classrooms that maybe I'm not aware of. So somebody that's coming from a classroom situation, it's coming from a group, collaborative situation, which a college is, then they would have lots to bring to the table. And I really look for that in interns. I always say to them when they come to the position, say, this is your chance. As the plane flies over. Yep. What's that? Moving hands. Okay. We can always edit that. This is your chance to try out, ideas that you may have, and feel free to bring them up and suggest them. If you know of a better way or more efficient or creative way to do something with the business, then go for it. Suggest it. This is your laboratory, real world laboratory. This is what it is, the internship program. So, cool. Makes sense.
Yep. All right. Next thing they want me to ask is if there's any positions opening in the near future with strings attached.
There are no positions opening
No positions.
as of now. Nope.
Cool. Any in the foreseeable
Except for
future?
the internships. We have internships from 2 to 4 positions every semester. So in the spring after the holiday, we'll be looking for 2 to 4 interns that will be interested in working in a sort of music business environment. We actually have, if you want to be a video intern, we have that, music production internship, management, booking, or just a combination of all of those things into one internship. So those would be the positions.
It says the salary range and benefits one could expect with the degree in applied sociology.
Applied sociology? I don't know, you tell me. Applied sociology?
Well, I was asking more
Yeah.
so in the
Right.
organization here, which is strings attached.
Well, if you wanted to say, I already have the booking position covered, but if you wanted to be a booking agent with an organization like ours, if you took us on as a client, you'd make, if you were a professional and all that, you'd make anywhere from 15 to 20%. That would be your salary as a like an independent booking agent. That's how it works. So 15 to 20% of the gross fees that you would bring in as an agent. Or I might start you out a little lower than that and gradually raise up to the level.
And then saying, is there any specific suggestions on how to improve job-seeking skills in the market?
How to improve what?
Your job-seeking skills.
Job-seeking skills.
Like, say, if you wanted to, try to
Right.
find a job relevant.
To this.
Right.
I would say that you be very enthusiastic. As far as presenting yourself, be confident, enthusiastic, and if you have to fake it, faking it's better than coming in and look at the person straight in their eye, and don't look off like this when you're, it's a lot about communication. Communication is big, like top item for getting a job, keeping the job, being present, communicating, being confident, projecting that out. That will, in itself, a lot of times will just get you the job. That's why a lot of people with very little experience get work. Have a can-do attitude, like, yes, I can learn that. And be honest about your capabilities and your experience.
Yeah, would you also think a portfolio would be beneficial to show? Like, is
For-
there past work that you've done? Like,
Yes, absolutely. For a job with strings attached, definitely. Absolutely.
All right, that's all I have for you, Will.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it? Okay. Amanda, did you have anything to add to the internship? We're doing a general video to give information to interns or prospective interns about what it's like to be here with strings attached. We work
Yeah, I'm
at
curious
home. It's a home business.
as to Kenton so far. What have you learned? Like, just in a nutshell, like.
Basically, it's been a major improvement on communication skills. I've learned, basically the entire workings of the industry because I had no idea what all it entailed. Like, as much as like the YouTube promotions and all the Facebook stuff. No idea all that was involved.
Right.
Like, I just thought it was basic, promotions like going out in the street, passing out flyer type thing.
Right.
That I've learned a lot from. Then more of the business, like, I guess, like in the newsletter that I had to do. Of having to be able to shorten it to where it's not, too elongated.
Which is a good communication skill
Right, it's
again
more
with
the communication
words
stuff.
and being clear
Right.
and concise.
What's been your favorite moment so far as being here in the house with us all?
Probably the recording portion, like especially the drums and stuff for the Iron Man Batman theme.
Yeah. Having the musician come in and seeing us put together a song from scratch,
Right.
and working it and being around for that, yeah, that's always exciting. The creative process. So a lot of us get into this for that in the first place. Now I'm curious. This is sociology. Have you taken any sociology courses up to this point?
Yeah, this is actually my capstone.
Okay. Wow. A big part of being successful, or the struggle that I have as an artist is creating a community and engaging that community and keeping it there for what I do. For, it's a symbiotic relationship, and to be successful as a musician nowadays, or at any time, it's about creating an audience for your music, and then creating content and renewing that. Giving them content, they love it, and then they want more. You just keep that cycle going. So, is that related to the study of sociology? Sociology, is that the study of groups
Yeah,
and
it's
how groups
basically
behave?
Basically, yeah, it's
Right?
basically how groups interact within society, and kind of what draws them to that.
Okay.
It's easiest way to explain it is basically it's psychology of groups. I mean, it doesn't get into your brain and all that, but it's understanding how they work. Like, there's stuff called looking glass self, where it's how others perceive, or how you view others' perceptions of you.
Nice.
So, I mean,
How you view others' perceptions of you. Yeah.
right, so how you say, so for instance, Amanda, how you think she views you.
Right.
I mean,
So, is it studying the collective consciousness of that? Those, like when you put all those perceptions together and you have a group, and
basically, yeah.
I mean, and then
like
there's a science in it too, right? So
Right.
you quantify, you measure that perception, right?
that's one aspect of it, yeah. Cause
And that could go into marketing and advertising, couldn't it? Later, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely could. Because with a research portion, which is the science portion, you have a quantitative and a qualitative.
Okay.
The quantitative is more your numbers type thing. Your qualitative is going in depth as to how it happened.
Okay. Nice.
So, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can do.
Can we do something with this? Do we have enough time left in our internship to do something that would be a measuring or a survey or a study? Is there anything we could do? That could be your project, right?
Yeah, it
could.
Totally could be.
Because that would be helpful to, maybe there's something that would be helpful to us, as a business.
I mean, you could always do, like surveys and stuff.
We did a survey this last summer. I don't know if I told you that, but I should show you that. And then maybe there's something small we could do toward the middle or end of the project.
Yeah, I'm not sure what yet, but I'm sure we can figure something
Think about that, yeah. Since we're doing a lot of these sociology internships. The psychology part is really interesting to me. How to maximize our efforts to get the best reaction, or the reaction that we want, which is more folks, liking our music and supporting our music, supporting our community. One of the questions for me, this might be slightly off the subject, is for an artist, is there a leveling off point? I believe there is. You get to a certain point and you plateau, and as long as you're out there and you're touring or making yourself available, your audience will just stay right here. Okay.
Right.
Now, other artists that, because of the popular mindset, because of what say the Hollywood thing, whatever you want to call it, that effect, they go way up and they become superstars and they just stay that way. Then they plateau up there. So each artist has a different plateau, and what I'm trying to do is get that plateau to a certain point where I can make a living and have some consistency of income. So, or am I just going to keep going like this all the way till I'm 60 something?
Right.
I mean, I guess it unfolds differently for every artist, but is there a certain maxed out point for the kind of music or the kind of thing that I'm doing where I just can't get past leveling off? Because again, we're dealing with a group mentality of all these different folks scattered all around. Like right now, we're focused in Austin. That's where our main audience is. But we're going to start trying to find people, groups that like what we do. So I'm just curious how that's going to fold. What do you think? I mean, do you think that, like, if I did heavy metal, obviously, that seems to be much more popular of a form of music than what I do. I mean, maybe.
Not really.
Seems,
country
maybe not.
is definitely the most popular music.
But see, now your perception of us is country because that's all you've seen.
So far,
right? Yeah. I mean, you've seen like the Zeppelin and all that we've done.
Right, and I saw like the Pearl Jam videos, stuff like that.
The Pearl Jam, right. So, that's another thing that's interesting to me because most bands or artists stick to one thing and they stay that way.
Yeah. The more diversity, the better.
Do you think?
I think so.
You like that?
I like that.
Okay.
It just shows, more of a all-around talent.
Of course, the PR people would say you're going to confuse people if you do all these different things. No, they're not going to know what you're about, and then you're going to lose fans. So I mean, that's one thing that I worry about. And what I want to start trying to do is, well, we have these different projects and we market them like this Willie thing toward the country people, and then we aggressively do that, and then those people might have diverse tastes like you do, and go, oh, you do that thing too? Oh, okay, well, I'll come over and check that out.
Yeah,
So
there are a lot of
I'm just
people
wondering
that
if there's a way to do it. That,
I mean, it's like
you
they're
know,
saying too. You can lose people because you switch.
Right.
I mean, so many
Right.
people want to stick to their one genre and
Yeah.
nothing else.
I know.
And that's actually, I think, the majority of people.
You think? That's what I was about to ask. You think most people just like, or narrow-minded?
I would believe so. I'm not
What do
too
you think?
sure though.
Come, Amanda.
I think that
Most people are what?
I don't think that they are. I
Yeah.
think they are narrow-minded as to what they're going to spend their money on,
Okay.
but they still like.
Ah, that's
all
good.
these things.
So
I like that,
it's
yeah.
about the money.
But what they're going to invest in
Right.
or
Like what they're going to go
buy
out and buy on
is
iTunes or
more of
whatever.
one thing for them.
That's true. Or what they're going to go see a concert. But if they walk into somebody's collection of music,
They're going to like what
oh,
they
I
like.
love that.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
But are they going to spend their money on
Spend
it?
money
That's
on
the breaking point, I think. I just have one more question, Will.
Yeah.
How effective has having interns been for your
It's extremely
business?
effective. It's very helpful. We enjoy the sense of community and getting to know somebody and helping them grow, and they in turn, with the internship provide just a great service in helping us run our business, because it's an arts business and there's a lot of things that have to be done, and it's a low cash flow kind of business, so it's a great relationship, symbiotic relationship, that we can provide the experience, know-how, sense of community, and we love it. So, absolutely. Sounds good. Thanks, Ken.
No, thank you.
All right. Come intern with us today. Okay? At that URL right there.